Okay, aber wenn es er sagt, wird stimmen. Okay, ja, okay, machen wir. Ja, neu Mission. Danke. Was nu?
Do you feel that, Zach? Dozens of paintings no one will ever see. A faint scent of tobacco baked into these walls for over a century. Now that's what I call a hotel. Zach, can you see him? His fashion sense is beyond me, but he appears to be a gentleman. Perhaps we should talk to him. Nice tie. Did you buy it here?
It's been a long time since someone spoke to me. No one these days ever tries to see me.
They can see what's far in the distance, but are blind to what's in front of them. No. Maybe they're only pretending not to see. That's what civilized society does to people.
Exactly. Ever since mankind got their hands on civilization, they zoomed away at a frightening speed.
Zoomed away from what?
Don't be a fool. You know the answer. As for me, just call me Hoongan.
Hoongan. The title given to a leader in a certain religion. Is that what you are?
Do you comprehend the oracle?
The oracle? Put on your religion hat, Zach. Here we go.
Felton maidens, in the shrine of hunger, find the flying serpent in the ambiguous zero. Dance with the flying serpent, and you will glimpse the other world.
10 maidens and an ambiguous zero. Got it. But what do you mean by otherworld?
Follow the oracle.
Zach, did you hear all that? Looks like we've already taken our first step into chaos. But such is our duty. We need to accept the chaos, let it inside, then carefully dismantle it piece by piece. And after we've put all the pieces back into their rightful places, the truth will reveal itself. Let's capture the truth and present it with a shiny pair of silver bracelets, Zach.
Wenn er meint... Hä? Wenn er meint? Warum ist denn... Aber da komme ich nicht ran. Okay, und der hat hier drüben so komisch hingeguckt. Ja gut, das ist der Stadtplan. Da kann ich raus. Und ganz ehrlich, die Mucke erinnert mich die ganze Zeit immer an Ocean's 11. Ich weiß auch nicht. Aber ich kann da halt nichts machen. Okay, hier kann ich speichern. Na gut, dann... es fängt wieder verwirrend an. Dann mal gucken.
Zach, this is Lucare. I think I'm finally starting to understand what our concierge was trying to say. You can tell this town was built by a very methodical person. No, wait. Maybe they just didn't care, and that's why it ended up this way. It's just another symbol of mankind's obsession with molding nature to fit our own rules.
Mhm. Cool. Und wo habe ich die Karte jetzt?
Zach, what did you think of Hungun's oracle?
Nicht viel.
Despite all the dramatic build-up, it's little more than a childish riddle. Heartwarming, really. Exactly the kind of feeling one gets from the good old-fashioned countryside.
Mhm.
Now let's start by tracking down those 10 maidens. The oracle gave us a place and an act. We need to go to the Shrine of Hunger and fell 10 maidens. Now where in this town can one satiate their hunger? The hotel and where? And the 10 things that need to be knocked down. Simple, right?
Warum?
The answer is bowling. The shape of the bowling pin was based on the feminine form. The 10 maidens are the 10 pins.
Okay. Ja.
But a place where someone can both eat and bowl at the same time.
Eine Bowlinghalle.
Skeptical as to whether we'll be able to find such a place in a backwoods town like this.
Warum Polizeiwache? Park? Nein. Casa Pineapple? Hotel, glaube ich. Restaurant Alexos? Ne. Memorial Oak? Muss ich's bestätigen? Ich muss was bestätigen, ne? Im Schrein des Hungers bringt er 10 Jungfrauen zu Fall. Schrein der... Ich würde erstmal zum Restaurant gehen. Aber das fühlt sich halt an, als ob das jetzt Nebendings wäre und ich das gar nicht machen müsste.
Alexis's Diner in Lane.
Ja.
This is it, Zach. There are even pins and a bowling ball on the sign.
Ja, deswegen habe ich es ausgewählt.
I bet we'll be able to eat some Cajun cuisine and bowl there. Maybe even both at the same time.
Ja.
Nice job, Zach. I knew you'd be able to find
Danke. Aha. Achso, wir haben immer optionale Ziele und wenn ich da falsch liege, dann... Wieso? Hä, wir hatten doch...
There's no flying serpent on this map.
Da habe ich nicht so wirklich aufgepasst.
Could it be a contrail or perhaps a dragon? I'm sure we'll find out later. First, let's just figure out where we need to go. Do you know what the ambiguous 0 represents? 0 is usually treated as a base number, but under what conditions would a base number be ambiguous? The answer is temperature, Zach. Yes. 0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 degrees Celsius, and 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more ambiguous 0 than that. The question is, does our 0 refer to Celsius or Fahrenheit? Let's think for a moment. We're in Louisiana. Which measurement system do we use here in America?
Ich glaube Fahrenheit, ich bin mir mal nicht sicher. Okay, es kommt nichts. Evangelische Kirche, Friedhof. Würde passen. Food Delivery Service. Theoretisch auch. In der, was? Und steht 0, erkennt er die fliegende Schlange. Könnte doch die Feuerwehr sein. Fliegende Schlange könnte vielleicht ein Feuerwehrschlauch sein. Ich bin mir nicht so ganz sicher. Mal gucken, wenn ich falsch bin, wird er ja wahrscheinlich... Oder, warte mal, irgendwas... Neben der Und steht 0. Ich bin mir 0 sicher. Ich mache jetzt einfach mal klar zum Food Delivery Service, obwohl ich eher so ein bisschen die Feuerwehr wegen... Aber 0, keine Ahnung. Er wird mir ja sagen, wenn ich falsch liege. Hoffe ich.
The Clarkson Food Delivery Services Cold Storage Warehouse. That's got to be it.
Anscheinend lag ich dann doch richtig.
Even with this blazing sun in the sky, they can easily keep the temperature below freezing.
Aber was hat das mit der fliegenden Schlange? Das verstehe ich nicht.
Be honest now, Zach. You knew the answer from the very start, didn't you?
Weiß ich nicht. Das Ding ist, wir haben ja auch vom Hauptfall her ganz am Anfang gehört, irgendwie glaube ich, was... Ich weiß nicht, ob das jetzt da war, aber wegen Kylos. Deswegen war für mich da naheliegend. Okay, fehlt jetzt noch ein dritter Ort. Cool.
And how about that Hungun? What a mysterious character. His oracles may end up determining how much time we spend in this town.
Sorry, boss, but this is a smoke-free hotel. If you're dying of smoke, head out the entrance and you'll find a smoking area in the rear parking lot.
Don't tell me. You're the
At
bellboy.
your service, boss.
Are you good friends with the concierge and the chef?
We work at the same place, yeah. But, I can't really say whether we're good friends with each other. We're all professionals, though. Nothing more, nothing less.
I believe we've struck gold here, Zach. It just screams deep south, actually. No, it doesn't. This is all his charm. So, if I want to smoke, I should go out the entrance and around to the rear parking lot?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. I'll play by your rules.
Okay. Was? Ganz ruhig. Okay. Neue Mission wurde gestartet, das ist schön. Ist das jetzt derselbe wie der Koch und der Concierge? Habe ich es richtig verstanden? Können wir mal nachfragen.
Hey, boss. How can I be of service?
Oh nein. Ein richtig nettes Hotel haben Sie hier, David. Danke, Michi. Ist unser ganzer Stolz. Okay, das glaube ich gerne. Persönlich bin ich jetzt ganz stolz auf das Klo im Erdgeschoss. Haben Sie schon gesehen? Die Deko ist von mir. Wenn nicht seltenste unbedingt. Mal einen Blick reinwerfen. Ach ja, und die Duschen hier sind auch nicht von schlechten Eltern. Was meinen Sie? Na, weil wir hier in den Südstaaten sind. Und wenn man so viel schwitzt wie wir, hat man seine Dusche auch gern mal etwas strammer, weißt du? Na, das klingt ja ausgezeichnet. Ich werde mich gleich heute Abend davon überzeugen. Okay. Da gibt es kein Gesprächsdings. Bevor ich rausgehe, wir gehen gleich rauchen.
We always strive to provide our guest with the finest of service, sir. Our humble, bucolic town does have its inconveniences. Shopping, in particular, can be a bit of a slog. Therefore, we decided to provide a modest selection of daily necessities right here at our very own front desk.
Great. Sounds convenient.
Exactly.
Ah. Okay, ich kann mir jetzt natürlich vollballern, aber ich glaube, ich finde noch einiges, ne? Kaffee schwarz, deutlich die Konzentration. Da hat er bloß 3 Cola. Hat da keine auf Lager? Oder ich habe davon selber keine, ich weiß es nicht. 45. Extra Steuern für 9 Euro. Was ist denn hier das Maximalste? Ich will bloß mal gucken, ich werde jetzt hier nicht kaufen. Es kommt halt auch drauf an, wie viel... War das da ein Dönerspieß? Warte mal. Wie viel... Ach, ein Schlafsack. Nein. Okay, ich kann auch verkaufen. Was kriege ich dafür? Ich kann nichts verkaufen. Toll.
Serving you is my greatest pleasure, sir. Please do let me know if there is any other way for me to assist you.
Okay, cool. Da kriegen wir Zeug her. Ich muss mal gucken, wie das überhaupt abläuft. Also, inwieweit wir das brauchen. Ich glaube, das war im ersten Teil auch so gewesen, wegen der Zeitvergehen, das wohl eher. Aber an sich kann ich auch cutten, notfalls. Getränkeautomat und so, Snacks. Aber solange noch nichts Schlimmes passiert. Wir gehen erstmal raus und gucken mal. Ja, ich schätze mal in erster Linie, wie das Skateboard funktioniert, ne?
compared to non-smokers, smokers have a 4.7 times greater chance of getting lung disease. You know that means it's more likely than getting asbestos poisoning?
The risk of death from lung cancer is actually much lower than what you think it is. In fact, it's tiny when compared to heart disease, strokes, and pneumonia. We're always surrounded by easy ways to die, you know. Some people even get randomly struck by lightning and die right there on the spot.
Then I reckon you also know that secondhand smokers have 1.3 times greater the risk compared to smokers?
Of course.
So you won't mind paying the damages when I die of lung disease? How about writing that in a contract for me? You got a pen, right? I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world. Well, that's stupid. By the way, what's your name?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Is something wrong with you? Adults ain't supposed to act like that. I only asked for your name so I can write it on the contract. You should have been able to figure that out if you're a real FBI agent like you said. Come on, sign here. Right here on the paper.
Just as I thought, Zach. This contract paper, it's a Sang Rouge wrapper. Sang Rouge is here, too. This must mean that Sang Rouge is connected to the Lise Clarkson murder case somehow. This is a sprawling case that's spread across the entire South. It's within our jurisdiction, Zach. We'll need to steal the right to investigate from the local authorities at once. By the way, miss, what's your name?
Patricia Woods. But I gotta write my name myself, or else it won't be a real signature.
Tell me, Patricia, does this town have a sheriff? Or is it under the jurisdiction of the nearest city police?
Perfect timing. Well, go on and steal it if you want it. I was just thinking about how this is way out of my daddy's league.
Thank you for the information, Patricia. Okay, Zach, it's time to get to work. How should we seize control from the sheriff this time?
Im ersten Moment, ich bin mir jetzt nicht sicher, die Frau Detective, die uns ja ganz am Anfang vom Spiel verhört hat, die ist nicht Patricia, oder? Ansonsten wäre es halt ein komischer Zufall gewesen, hätten wir die jetzt hier auf einmal getroffen. Aber müsste ich nochmal nachgucken. Wenn ich die ersten Folgen schneide, ich werde mal vielleicht nachgucken. Beginn gibt es erstmal an sich eine grundlegende Steuerung. Ausweichen bei gezogener Waffe. Was ist denn der rote Raum? Ich habe ja vorher mal reingeguckt. Was zum Fick ist der rote Raum? Nee, ich mach da nichts. Was ist denn roter Raum? Roter Raum. Im roten Raum stehen die folgenden Menüs zur Auswahl. Notizbuch. Okay. Benutzen sorgen Sie Ihre Gegenstände. Umgebungskarte, nehmen die Einstellung vor. Ja, okay. Aha. Also sowas wie Pause-Menü. Einstellungen. Was ist das da? Was ist das da oben? Diagramm. Ah. Okay, hier haben wir unser Leutchen. David ist irgendwie alles. Okay. Und Patricia Woods. Handbuch. Einstellungen, egal. Hauptmenü will ich nicht. Warte mal. Ah, okay. Es ist halt echt diese Kacke, wer legt... War das beim ersten Spiel auch schon so, dass man da, wo man eigentlich abbricht... Wie hole ich mein Skateboard eigentlich raus? Ich drück mal... Okay. Habe ich auch eine Waffe überhaupt? Hä, was ist das? Da hinten war irgendwas. Warte mal. Hä?
Hey,
Was?
my daddy's still in the parking lot.
Mir doch egal, ich wollte mich jetzt
I
umgucken.
thought you were gonna steal the right to investigate from him. Hurry it up.
Okay, dann halt nicht Spiel. Ja, gut, dann mache ich das erst. Ich wollte mal wenigstens gucken wegen Skateboard, aber vielleicht kommt das noch. Okay, wir können zumindest kloppen. Jo, klingeln. Na gut, wir klingeln mal, wa?
Hey there. So, you're the fella from the FBI I've been hearing so much about. I'm Melvin. They call me the sheriff round here.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan? But call me York if you can. That's what everyone calls me.
Huh? Well, all right. Mr. York. How's that sound?
Fine by me.
I'm sure you figured this out, but our town's a small one. Yeah, folks are already busy spreading gossip about how some FBI agents come to town. Now, I reckon you came from the city. What was it? D.C., L.A., or New York? Anywho, in the city, it's normal not to know who your neighbor is. Fella who moves in next to you could cook up a dozen folks in his backyard and no one would bat an eye. That's the city for you. Now, I never lived in one myself, but I visited them a few times, so I know what it's like. All pigs must die in the city of wolves. Yeah! Now, does that sound badass or what? I bet you'd... Hey! I know, CLG. I'm just trying to make a little small talk, that's all. Anywho, round these parts, everyone knows each other's name. So lots of folks get leery when they see an étranger like you. And since it's my duty to protect the town, I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Zach, it looks like this sheriff is quite the happy-go-lucky type. A clear indication of just how peaceful this town is. Melvin, about the Lise Clarkson case.
I knew you were here for that case. Can't put one past the FBI. So they even got eyes on the smallest of towns like us, huh? Our world is filled with information, and it's all within their grasp. FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
The Lise Clarkson case is connected to a top-secret case that we've...
I know. If you're fixing to take the lead, then go right ahead. I'm just the humble sheriff of a tiny little town. My jobs are to stop my neighbors from beating the piss out of each other and listen to old folks complain. Honestly, this whole murder case has been weighing me down. So I'm gonna give you my full cooperation, Mr. Special Agent, sir.
Well, Zach, that was anticlimactic. I didn't even get to use my secret weapon. Melvin, there's a cold storage warehouse on the southern end of town, isn't there? I'd like to get permission to enter it.
Say what?
You want to see where the body's being kept, right?
Oh, I get it now. Lisa's body, yeah. Now, that's what I call a special agent. You already figured that much out. But, I'm not too sure that, going down there at this point is really gonna help much, you know?
Explain it yourself, Daddy.
That's incredible. I don't believe this. Amazing. Did you hear that, Zach? They put the body in a cold storage warehouse. This is fantastic. Insanely fantastic.
Really? Well, how about that? Well, all right then. I'll head on down to the warehouse ahead of you and make sure we get permission to search it.
Sounds good.
the management company only keeps the warehouse open during certain hours, so you'll have to come during those hours. I ain't looking to create any further disturbances. So be on time. Got it? Come on, let's roll, CLG.
I'm gonna walk home, Daddy. I still got another stop to make.
Oh, if you say so, sweetie. She's a real sharp one, as you can see, so I try to stay out of her way. Well, all right then, York. I'll see you at the warehouse.